French fries and rice.
Today, oh, I'm eating rice, chicken, and tabbouleh.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So,
That's our food too.
positive psychology.
What is it?
It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
It is kind of fun. It's
telling you what you're doing right instead of what you're doing wrong.
exactly. It's
What's
great.
your favorite part, Jenna?
You know, I don't. I had never really considered positive psychology before. Like I knew if there's something wrong with you, doctors always try and fix it. But I never really took into consideration that instead of trying to make it go away, you can just embrace it. Biggest takeaway, go.
I think that everybody should know about positive psychology because I don't think you should just focus on the negative things. I think you should focus on the positive things about yourself, which most people don't do. Do you think learning about positive psychology in this class has changed your mindset?
Oh, for sure. When we did the meditation, it kind of just made me think, like, people meditate, and it works.
Meditating.
Meditating really works.
I always thought meditating would be like people like floating in the air with like their legs crossed.
I never really thought about it in a way that you just kind of sit there and relax your mind. And that's something
nice.
I will be incorporating into my own life.
I think same way. I'm going to meditate in my life every day.
Well,
Starting
meditate
2020 meditation. Let's do
Woo!
it. Yeah.
What about PERMA? What do you think is the most important? I think relationships. Because for me, if I didn't have people in my life that didn't like keep me going or just keep me grounded and happy, then I would not be happy. You can have meaning in life, but what's meaning without having people there by your side to like
To celebrate with you.
exactly.
It's more fun. Not to just copy you, but I feel like relationships is the best too because you just thrive off of relationships just in every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
And meaning.
And positive
feel like-
emotion. If you just focus on the negatives, what the fuck is how are you gonna be happy from that?
I don't know.
How are you gonna be happy from that?
You really can.
I think in some ways they just all kind of feed off each other because you can argue that without achievement, without meaning, then what is achievement? Without positive emotions, what is meaning, you know? I'm getting my fries on the paper.
I know.
Sorry. Now it's on your floor.
Just vacuum. Fine. I feel like meaning is a very important one because how can you just live your life and just go through without striving for anything?
It's kind of hypocritical to say because sometimes you'll do things without meaning, or I'll do things without meaning. What is meaning? Meaning.
You mean something to someone. Every single person in this world can say they mean something to at least one person.
Well, what about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Who is that?
Forget about it. Stress!
Oh, stress!
What is stress, Candace? Miss Candace, what is stress?
Stress is my hand shaking for the past 4 days. That's what stress is.
Stress is terrible.
Stress is school!
Stress is school.
School.
Next. Would you say stress is more physical or emotional for you?
Physical.
Really? I would say emotional. For me.
Really?
More physical.
Because whenever I'm stressed out, my mood doesn't change, but my body just hurts.
Oh, okay.
And, my body will just tweak out. But then, my mind doesn't notice it. My body just notices it. I just block it out.
I would say for me it's more emotional because when I'm stressed, I just get really upset and frustrated and I start to cry. I sleep instead of dealing with my stress. I just have really bad ways of coping with it.
Why stress out when you can sleep?
Exactly. Hypothetically speaking, let's say you are at school and all your teachers just give you a ginormous assignment that is due at the end of the class. How would you deal with that stress?
If all my teachers gave me a whole packet, I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it and I'd be perfectly fine with that.
I wouldn't say I like school, but I feel pressured to do good in school. So I feel like, for me, if that was to happen, I would shut down immediately. That's really taking a toll on my mental health, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Crying.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Lots of it, not losing it.
Avoiding it, just going home. If I hear there's a pop quiz in one of my classes,
Home.
Home. Literally home. Call me out.
Exactly.
No,
You know, the only thing that stressed me out this year is my freaking attendance contract. That's what stressed, because I was 7 minutes late to my class and they marked me absent.
Come on.
I'm still there for like 45 minutes. I get a tardy. An absent.
And of course, there's that argument where like, well, take the amount of time that you were here compared to the time that all the other students were here that weren't marked absent.
I don't care.
What does it mean to be happy, Candace?
Oh. Happiness. Being content with where you are in life. Just accepting things.
I can't look at you.
I know.
In the documentary that we watched in class, Melissa Moody, who got into an accident, was able to deal with all of her hardships. And I think she had over 50 plus surgeries just to reconstruct her face. And I know that must have been really tough. And then I don't remember if she got a divorce or not, but
She did.
she did.
Mm-hmm.
She was able to get through that though with her family, and her ways of coping was she just kind of dealt with it, like what you were saying. She, instead of focusing on what happened and why it happened, focused on not being a terrible person after it happened. Like she still wanted to be happy as a person. She just had to work harder to get there.
Mm-hmm. She just had to accept that this is her life now.
Exactly.
She couldn't dwell on the past.
No!
That's literally gonna take you nowhere.
That is ridiculous.
It really is. What do you think good coping mechanisms are? Because, like, the husband, he just left her.
I don't know.
What do you feel like a good coping mechanism would be?
I wouldn't say it's a good coping mechanism, but sometimes if I'm faced with a problem, I'll just pretend it's not there. Sometimes it goes away. Well, sometimes it gets, like, a little bit worse. But I'd say recently, after doing this unit, I've been trying to focus more on, like, my mental health and making sure, like, that I'm okay. In a stressful situation, I'm okay. Or I'll meditate, or I'll sleep.
I don't cope with things. I just put them away.
Mm-hmm.
I just lock them up, and I don't think about them again. Like,
do you think that's a good coping mechanism?
well, I feel fine. In the future, it's all gonna hit me.
Because if you carry on that same way of coping with things, girl, and you use it when you're older, it's not gonna work out.
I feel like before we did positive psychology, I didn't think about mental health that much. Like, I just thought, if you're not depressed and you don't want to kill yourself, then you're fine. It's not like that.
It's really not. Because, at least for me, like, my mental health, I don't just feel like shit all the time. There's moments where I feel like shit. And then that just, like, really sucks and it hurts. But, like, in those times, what you need is you need to focus on, like, the people in your life who are there for you and who you know can support you.
Going back to PERMA.
Good friend.
Work. That's an example of PERMA right there.
Candace, you're not being very relaxing.
Is this supposed to be relaxing? I hope she shows her family this.
Me too.
Fears!
Welcome.
To our fears.
I would say my 3 top fears are being lonely. My second fear is disappointing the people that are close to me and who I want to make proud. I've always had this fear about just, like, waking up and there's no one else on the planet except for me. And I can't, like, get out.
Yeah. A nice one. Thanks. I feel like mine, definitely the first one, being lonely. I can't.
Right up there on top.
I just can't.
I mean, we always have each other.
I didn't get it. Oh, disappointing people. I feel like I have the same ones as you.
Because they're common, but,
Yeah.
like, we all have our own levels.
Yeah. Ants. I can't. One of the videos we watched was a video about a rat community.
Oh.
And the whole video, they're trying to, like, find happiness, but like they're trying to find it in the wrong ways. Like they're going to jobs to get money to be happy, even though they think getting money is gonna make them happy, but their job is just making them miserable.
Cause it's the same job over and over again.
And then they think getting new things and like getting items is gonna make them happy, but now they're just broke of shiny shoes. Yeah.
Preach.
Except, but sometimes those shiny shoes be slapping.
Crocs!
Crocs!
I want a pair.
Really? Me too. Should
Well,
we get matching Crocs?
Yes!
Yes! I think what the rat video meant to me was you can't avoid sadness. You can't avoid it.
You
Like,
can't.
you can try to buy things, you can try to get money, but you can't avoid it. You just got to accept it and try to learn from it. And then that's when you find your true happiness.
I would say people use their life experiences to make them stronger. Whether they're good or they're bad, they're used to better your life.
Selene! Dion, hold on.
Random acts of kindness.
Oh my goodness. I honestly don't really do that many random kindnesses. I gave somebody $200,000.
Random acts of kindness.
Random acts of kindness. Well, Jenna, do you
yeah.
have a sip of my water?
Sure.
Wow, what a random act of kindness.
During this unit, I tried to become a better person. Like, truly, I tried to become a better person. I cleaned the kitchen. I helped my sister clean her room.
I don't give people things. I try more with actions and words. So maybe it's just a random night. I just text random people like, good night, I love you. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. Do they text me back? No. I hope everybody has an amazing day.
Me at work, sometimes there's drama and tension between certain people. And I know, at least for me, sometimes people have hard times dealing with that drama. So I always try and talk to them and be like, it's okay. But during this unit, I realized, like, that's not enough, man. Just telling them it's going to be okay. Like, what the fuck is that?
Because in their head, they're thinking it's not.
Yeah,
but I'm just
exactly.
going to say okay.
Yeah, and so I tried, instead of just telling them it's going to be okay, I was like, I put myself out there. I was like, I'm always here for you. If you want to talk about anything, I'm here. And you know what? That got a better response. People start coming to me now, and they're like, they talk to me, they tell me their problems.
Even to people you're not even that close to.
Exactly. Because that can form the relationship to be closer.
Exactly. You got to be open and friendly to everybody, not just the people you know.
When we read the article about the random acts of kindness, when they did a study about, if you compliment someone that you know, just with like a small compliment, it's less likely to get a reaction. But if you do like a bigger act of gratitude, like you, instead of just complimenting them and you try and talk to them, it's better. Truth.
Is that my ring?
You can't just have this ring I found. What?
Why, thank you, Jenna.
You're welcome.
Whoa! Why does it fit so perfectly on my finger?
Wow.
Jenna,
What?
since we're talking about random acts of kindnesses.
Kindnesses?
Kindnesses.
Yeah, what about them?
Will you marry me?
Yes!
Ah!
We're married!
You saw it here first, Miss Bridgman. Break.
Poop break!
Okay.
How does PERMA help people achieve and sustain well-being? That is a great, great question.
You don't even need all of the PERMAs. If you have like a good, stable 2, I feel like you're alright.
Positive emotions. And you might not have achievements, but I feel like if you have relationships and meaning, that's all you need.
Exactly. But some people think that you get meaning from achievements. That's where it goes.
Well,
wrong.
no, some people achieve things and then they want to deprive meaning from these achievements, but not all achievements need meaning.
Exactly.
Not all meaning is necessary to achieve something.
Exactly. You could be loser, but you can still have a great meaning in life.
I agree. You might fail all of your classes in school, but you still have so much meaning and you still have so many other things you can do with your life.
Facts.
You can be a plumber.
You can be a construction worker.
You could be a librarian.
You could be a lifeguard.
You could be
An artist. You could be a swim instructor.
Yeah.
Show me those pose.
Kicks.
This is the way we kick our feet, kick our feet, kick our feet. This is the way we kick our feet all through the pool. This is the way we kick our feet, kick our feet, kick our feet. This is the way we kick our feet all through the pool.
And the Grammy goes to
Janice.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Yes.
We had no dead space. Yeah. We had to keep her engaged. You're my favorite teacher.
Me too.
You're like, I've never had a heart rate of 8 at 100. Janice out!
The
Heart rate of
93.
103.
See you later.
Bye.
Miss Bridgman.
Please!
If you are not, you know what? If you're watching this right now, when you see us next, you have to say the word
Skadiddle!
skadiddle. And if you don't say skadiddle, because this is at the end of the video, then we'll know. And we'll be hurt.
Very hurt.